Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm certainly glad you're here today. Certainly glad you tuned in. I hope this video finds you in good health and in good spirits. Okay, as the title of my video states, this is an alternatively tuned Native American flute. I'll be talking about that in a moment or so, but for right now, I think the best thing I can do is play a few notes, go up and down this pentatonic minor scale, give you a few sound bites and let you be the judge if you like this particular tuning or not. I think that's the best way to go about this. So bear with me, please. Good. Well, I hope I played enough open notes there and didn't get too cute, so you got the idea here anyway. Okay. Let me talk about 432 hertz tuning first, then I'll tell you about this flute if you're interested. Okay, 432. Okay, what I want you folks to do is do a little bit of research, because I could sit here for an hour, 2 hours talking about alternative tunings, old school tunings, and all that, and bore the crap out of you. Okay, the bottom line is with 432, the 432 hertz, which that means 432 cycles per second. That's sound frequency we're talking about. 432 cycles per second, versus 440 cycles per second, which is what instruments are tuned at now in this day and age. Okay, concert A pitch. But back during, say, the 15th century, 16th century, 17th century, instruments were tuned at 435 to 430, 432 hertz to 435 hertz. Supposedly 432 hertz is supposed to be more of a natural tuning. Okay, let me explain to you this way. It's what sound frequencies generate, if you will, as they travel through water, sand, wood, stone, that kind of stuff. It's referred to as the natural sound, the universal sound, and I think that's why this is a high spirits flute. I'll be getting into the flute here in a second, but I think that's why they call this an EarthTone flute. That's the name of this model, by the way, is an EarthTone. So the bottom line is, at the beginning of the 19th century, they decided to start tuning all instruments at 440 cycles per second, 440 frequency, concert A pitch, and A is a mid-tone key on a piano, if you will. Okay, but prior to that, we were dealing with 435 hertz and 432 hertz. And there's been lots of frequencies that people have played. I've watched a ton of YouTube videos, done a ton of research on all these different frequencies that people think that you should be listening to for meditation, blah, 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 or whatever have you. But that's basically what I can tell you about 432 hertz. It hasn't been scientifically proven, but supposedly, whereas sound is being naturally produced out in the wild or whatever have you, that's what we're dealing with is 432 cycles per second, or frequency. You know, sound travels through, like I say, sand, water, trees, etc. Okay. You'll have to do your own research and also judge by that sound that I just squeaked off there. This is an Odell Borg flute, okay? Highspirits.com is where you're going to see these. It's an EarthTone flute. This flute is 22 and a quarter inches long. The ID right here is a little less on this bore, on this flute, than 7/8 of an inch. It's less than 7/8 of an inch, but not much. It is a 6-hole flute. I do have a tie right here on the 6-hole. I'm just a beginning flute player, so almost all my flutes I have the 6-hole covered with a leather tie. Okay, this flute right here is made out of aromatic cedar, which is a very toneful wood. In one of my previous videos, I stated that I like hardwoods. That's only because they're real durable. This aromatic cedar is very durable too, but you know, there's a lot to be said for aromatic cedar. It's a very, very toneful wood. Okay, this flute right here is adorned. Oh, by the way, this is in the key of G minor, like in golf. Tuned at 432 hertz, G minor. Now, I've got a real nice Seiko chromatic tuner, but I was not able to double check this flute because I can't set that tuner at 432. I can set it at a lot of different hertz or frequency cycles, but not 432. Okay, aromatic cedar, right here, what Odell does, you know, they make this emblem, if you can see it, real nice right there. It's supposed to represent the 432 frequency. And that is a rainbow moonstone cabochon that's set in there. Very nice. Quite a bit different than turquoise. Same way with right there. There's a rainbow moonstone cabochon set right there, if you can possibly see that. This fetish right here represents the sound block, or fetish represents the cycle of life. What else can I say about this flute? It's marked on the back. I don't know if you can see that. It's very dark in my house here. The reason being is because it's almost snowing up here in Livingston, Montana, believe it or not, and it's the 18th of June of 2018. I just thought I'd throw that in, but yeah, it's doggone near snowing outside. But anyway, this flute right here is marked with a G, and it's got a 432 hertz underneath it. Now, it's my understanding that if you're going to use this flute and play with an ensemble or people that's got other instruments, they're going to have to tune their instruments to 432 hertz. Me, I'm just a lone player, I don't play in a band or anything like that. Okay, and that's really about all I can say. This is an EarthTone. If you go to highspirits.com, right on their landing or splash page, you will see EarthTone flutes listed, and just click right in there. He's got keys A, G, and F, and then he's got a bunch of bass flutes too. And the key is C, I think. But this is a very nice flute. I like it. Would I recommend it even for a beginner? Absolutely. It's very easy to play. I played this for a long time today. It's very waterlogged. It's spit logged. It got too much condensation in it. That's why you probably heard it squeaking. Okay, that's all I got to do. That's all I got to say. But 432 hertz tuning is supposed to be more of a natural, universal, earthy sounding tuning. I just said it. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video, and we'll see you folks on down the trail.